Hey y'all! Well, I know this is a funny looking set today, isn't it? That's because it's moving day. Yes, I'm moving this piece over here in the corner. Oh, by the way, first, look at my shirt. See little snowflakes, little snowflake earrings that I've got. These are Brighton's, I believe. It's because I'm hoping, this is my Hope Snow shirt. I'm hoping for snow. It's starting to get really cold for Georgia. And so, yeah, I'm hoping for snow. Anyway, so it's exciting. I'm going to be working all day today on Michael's room, and I want to I don't want to overly feminize it. I just want to make it more like a den. He comes home so rarely now because he is possibly going to get his PhD. So he's definitely not living here anymore. He's been out in his own place for years now, and but we still always want for our youngest baby a room for him to come home to until, you know, he's settled. And he hasn't settled yet. He's still traveling the country and doing stuff, still going to UGA. And the girls are out and married, so they don't have a room here anymore. But I do have an extra guest bedroom for when, if they ever needed to come here, and also Michael's room because he's, like I said, not here. So we have now 2 guest bedrooms. And also when the grandbabies come over and visit, or when my sister comes and visits, or whatever. So we have a guest bedroom, but his room, I'm just going to make it a little more neutral. And also, it's got a big, huge window, and so I want to, you know, put up a rod and shears, or curtains, I mean, and possibly use a desk in front of that window for lighting. But the main point of that room versus this room, this is kind of more the makeup stuff. That is going to be more of the Bible study series. And I have been working, and y'all, it's just, he's a boy, so there's so much stuff to get out of there. And he's gotten some of it, but I'm literally trying to clean it. There's a lot of dust, just like I said, because he hasn't been living in there for a while. Even though the it gets vacuumed, it doesn't really get dusted, especially not lately. So my allergies are kicking up. But the video that I want to do today is about that even when I am just working around the house and whatever, I still like to be fun. My husband is at home, and I do care about what I look like in front of him. I mean, he doesn't care about if I don't wear makeup, for a day. He's not going to go, oh my gosh, you're not feminine anymore. He does like it that I wear makeup. He thinks it's very feminine and pretty. But, I am going to be showering later versus now. This is like bed hair here, you can tell. And so I'll be taking this makeup, my hair, everything will be, redone. And so I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to waste product. But at the same time, I want to look nice. I also have a friend who's going to be dropping by a wonderful cake. I'm so excited. She makes homemade strawberry cakes, and she did it because I helped her with something. I told her you don't need to do that. But she did anyway, and I got to tell you, I'm excited. So first of all, I always do add on even at least a light foundation. Y'all, this is my Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet in color 22 Beige Rose. And can I tell you, how many times have y'all seen me do this? Even when it's out, you shake it, and always the first shake is nothing. And then there's always more of it. And I don't waste this because it is expensive, but it's the best. So, because some more came out, every time more comes out, I'm going to put it back because that means more is drippy down. But I am going to focus on the front cheeks, the nose, and the chin. So this area right here is where I'm going to, and of course where my age spots are real bad back here. But basically this is just a, foundation is just really good for evening out your face color. It's not meant to be a cover-up. That's what concealer's for. If you have a bad acne scar, or you have, circles under your eyes, or this is just kind of like, if you will, a light dusting to make your face kind of consistent. Does that make sense? See how now there's a consistent color. It's not so much that I'm doing cover-up. It's that I'm kind of giving, it's giving some coverage. Now, if you have acne, you may want a better coverage than this. This is a medium coverage. It is not heavy coverage at all. Also, as you blend it in, it almost gets a powder finish. Especially when I do this little thing at the end where I tap it, and that's just to kind of tap out any lines and textures. Even though, y'all know I go down like this and then I go across just to make sure I didn't have any lines that I didn't smooth out. And that scared me half to death. I thought my husband was gone, and I just saw a person in there, and it's him. Okay, it's okay, y'all. I did that one time when he came home early, and it was what I didn't expect. And some of you said, oh my gosh, Beth, you left us so scared. We didn't know what happened because you said you heard the garage door, but your husband wasn't due for hours, and you thought a boogie had somehow jimmied your garage door and got in. And I was so scared, and I never thought to come back and tell y'all I was fine. I was just like, y'all, somebody's breaking the house. Bye. And it was like, oh, I love that y'all cared. And that you were worried for me, but I'm so sorry I worried you. But anyway, so again, this is just for him. This is because even when I'm at home, I want to still look nice. But I'm not going to go all heavy or anything. And like I said, he doesn't care. He doesn't mind if, a day I don't do makeup or whatever days I don't do makeup, if there's a reason why I don't do makeup. But he has told me that he enjoys that I fix up. And I do want to please my husband. Also, if I have somebody stop by to bring that cake, then I am going to look decent, but I'm not going to go all out. So today what I'm talking to you about is when you're not going all out, what makeup do you do? Do you need me, dear?
Just look in that window at that sweet baby.
Yeah. Y'all, I am going to do, okay, so I got my new vlog camera. I'm going to do a video on that. But it will make it where I can walk around the house. It'll also be a secondary camera to this to do my Bible study series in the other room. In case this camera ever goes down, I don't want to ever be down. The only thing that would truly take me out is if YouTube got rid of me. And if that's the case, watch my Facebook and watch my Instagram. We'll tell you what I'm going to do about it. But that did happen one time because I think I logged on too many times with the wrong password or something. I can't really remember what it was now. And so I'm using my new makeup towel. Remember, you don't have to get that black one that says makeup that I showed you that I got at that Charleston Inn. I just get a not white towel so my husband knows this is for makeup in the wash. And also, because it's going to stain. But, when I'm finished using my brushes, I always wipe it off until I can wash it at the end of the week. And so, okay. So, there's two things that I can do when I am doing makeup just for the day. And it's not going to be, y'all, I can't believe in any of these I don't have my lip product. Alright, so we'll use this. What is this? Oh, this is that Pioneer color. It's a bright red from Maybelline. Okay, so for someone who's not doing a lot of makeup, we're going to have a nice red lip. But this stuff does stay on good. It's matte finish, but you do got to get it right. So hold on. There you go. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's red. It's pretty red. So I put a little on, and then I use my lips to make the shape, because that's what the shape of your lips is. Like that. And I kind of backfill it. There. And I do this. And again, this is not the time for mistakes, folks. Because when this stuff's on, it's on. I gotta tell you that. That's it. I'm not gonna overdo it because it's so bright. I mean, overline it. Now, I will tell you, the wet part of your lip, it doesn't stick good to it. Yeah, it doesn't stick very good to that. Here's the boo-boo. Don't make a boo-boo with this stuff. See how it's not coming off? Oh my goodness. There. What do you think? I know. It's very red. It's truly red, red, red. Okay. But that's what I have. Handy. So, but because of a red lip, that just changed what I was going to do. Or it could. You could do one of two things. You could either go white all over with a liner and just a little bit of shading in the crease and you get your Marilyn Monroe look. You could do a dark lid only and don't do anything else, and that gives you a real lashy look. But because of this, I'm not going to do the dark lid because that really does, like, really, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use, instead of my E55 shader from Sigma, I'm going to use this It Cosmetics eyeshadow brush because it's a little more fanny, and I want it to be because I'm going to cover my whole lid. I still will probably do some shading because that will just make me look like a clown with a white base if I do no shading at all in my crease. That'll just be too white. I'm using this Too Faced limited edition eyeshadow palette called We Don't Know, but it's the doggy. It is cute. And it's just what I picked up. Even though I really do like this palette, y'all. It's a really good palette. It's cute to have in your purse, so it's a little conversation piece for those of you who like that. I was looking back over some comments. I'm trying to get caught up on comments. I will. But one of them was about the toaster, the expensive toaster I got. Do y'all remember that? I hauled it because I was, not hauled it, I was vlogging opening it. And people were like, come back and tell us, you know, how did it work? First of all, I'll just tell you the short version is it works great. And it's just a focal point of the kitchen. But, I mean, it is expensive. So it's like a piece that you would get, for art and enjoyment as much as just making some toast, because obviously it's a schmeg, which is very expensive, and it's a designer schmeg, which by Dolce & Gabbana, and so it was super expensive. It's their Italian one, and I absolutely love it. Y'all, I look so pale without any blush or anything. Okay, so why was I telling you about that?